It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wildcard Weekend. It's the Raiders and the Ravens, and it's coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to find a team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. But the time for words is over. Now, your season's on the line. Every time you take the field, it is win or go home.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And then brought out by the second rounder who's been climbing the leaderboard since 2014 at Fresno State, Derek Carr.
One thing you can always trust about Carr is to give you a lot of games and a whole lot of numbers as a starter each and every season. He's just got a lightning-quick release. I love watching him throw a football, but he's not gotten a lot of chances at postseason moments. In time, the time is not on his side.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Carr here from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll head out of... Opponent's 35. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down. Trying an inside give to Warren. And they take him down right along the 30. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
29.
From the shotgun, Carr. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Well, Brock, we both know this. Some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others, though, come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Connor with it on 1st. This finds Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. Counterplay here, Warren. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. They go play action with Khan. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Khan. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
93. 93. You're right.
Carr. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. Such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the... And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. A lot of grass ahead. Reaches the 30. Oh, stiff arm. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. They've got a man in motion. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
694. Express. Raider 2. That's it.
Another try following the sack. Looking slant route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. This is Warren headed right. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Now, 734. That's it.
Looking to throw, Carr. And a man is there to knock that away. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's 2nd and long.
29.
Throwing his car. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That's Odafe away with a stop. Fans looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Carr to the air now. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to. Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
He's on the move. Fights off the pressure. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He sends this away, and oh, this is gonna be a field flipper. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Raider football. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Kill. What now? 29. Raider 1.
Carr setting to throw. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Carr off the play fake. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
We're good.
Plowing up the middle. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Here's Carr. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Now Carr has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
On 4th down, Carr chased out to his right. He connects downfield on 4th. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Raiders at a deficit. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
You're mine.
Carr back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
What down? Ain't no way.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. They'll throw it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Throwing again, it's Carr. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They put a receiver in motion right. On first and 10, it's Jackson. He'll get this complete to Westbrook Akine. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Second and 1. Stays in. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lamar now from the gun. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got his target. It's Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Lamar throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One final shot before halftime. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a lead on the Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That's the half in this opening round AFC postseason matchup. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We had 2 great games yesterday, and we're just getting started here. The first of 3 more on this Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you two in just a moment. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback, Lamar Jackson. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. A tight end in motion now. First down, here's Lamar. He's got Andrews. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw for Jackson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Westbrook Akine, the man in motion right. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Looking right, and he finds him. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Putting a receiver in motion. Lamar off to play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Raiders and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
7:34. Okay, now.
A run from Warren here to start the 3rd. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
29.
From the 28. Taken in by Smith. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
6:18. Kill.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Searches from the pocket. He can run it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throw reeled in by Mayer. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
637. What's up?
From the shotgun, Carr escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two in 3rd downs.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And they don't come through on the fake as the pass falls incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
Yo.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. He's got a gain of 6 there. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
This is Henry on 2nd. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Sit up. Sit up.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot.
Lamar back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Ready, shot.
Play fake, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 27-yard line.
Sit on. Ready, sit on.
They put a receiver in motion here left. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
180. Sit on. Sit on.
Another try following the sack. Caught by Westbrook Akine. And he's going to step out with no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Sit on.
Lamar now from the gun. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet. Excellent work. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. Carr with it on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. Now Carr. Got a man, it's Mayer. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Now we give to Warren, coming right. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Carr here from the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Now it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance.
694. Express.
Carr throwing on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
734. 29. That's it.
Working out of the gun. It's Carr. That's caught beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Carr now on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Hey, 734. 618. Kill. That's it.
Throwing again, it's Carr. He's on the move. And he slides down inside the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Looking for it with Warren. Scores, touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They're trying an option play, left side on first down. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They're out and set, first and 10. Here's Carr. That's taken in by Tucker. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Vegas first down. Carr setting to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Back to the air, Carr. That's Smith on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Carr moving him quickly here. He'll throw it yet again. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Hey, we're good. Nine.
Carr to the air now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
93. You're mine.
Trying again following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, Carr. This one's caught. He has the touchdown. Now a big two-point try coming for these Raiders. He's throwing for it. Flush down out to his left. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that two-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Oh, they're going option to the left side on second. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Let's see what they went with on third down. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He has it at the 33. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's Mayer. He's got it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first. Setting up to pass. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
What now? Hey, 7:34. 6:18.
Here he is to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
29. Raider 1.
Here he is to throw. This finds Smith. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
6:37.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point would give him the lead and maybe the win. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Raiders' kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Hey, middle. Report.
He'll look to throw it. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
180.
Throwing again is Lamar. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And you never want to count out those wildcard teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.